Don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Ooh, got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. For me, it is Saturday morning and I am absolutely pumped for the weekend ahead. I've also had a very good morning, a nice mini kind of lie-in, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I have been suffering this week with quite bad toothache. And this morning I've had some antibiotics. I'm not going to go on about this too long because I think I have gone on about it quite a lot this week. I was feeling pretty good yesterday, and this morning is the first day that I've woken up and been like, normal. It's amazing. Yeah, feeling good and pumped for, as I say, a fun-filled weekend ahead. Lots planned, and I thought, of course, bring you guys along. I think I've been a bit optimistic this morning. No sleeves, sunglasses, and it, on the way over here, it just pelted it down with rain. First things first, today is Mummy Dunstan's birthday, so we'll come on to our fun afternoon that she's planned for us all, that she wants to do. To be honest, she doesn't really like birthdays that much. She doesn't really like getting, I hate to say it, but older. But first thing is to get the card and give that to her. Then bring the ponies in, and then I will discuss what the first thing that we have got. So there is quite a lot of pony fun. We have got to go pick up Tina and Banks in a minute. And yeah, I'll explain a little bit more in a second. But for now, obviously it's going to be a Tina trip because I have been to the shop and I have got Monster. So yeah, road tripping. Again, only 10 minutes up the road. But first, let's go give the card to my mummy. Now, Mum only wanted money for her birthday because she has she's actually already spent the money, I suppose. I'm going to walk this way because she wanted something for her garden. She loves her garden, and I've got to admit, it is pretty nice. So she wanted this lovely bench, and apparently this is an original wheel. How amazing is that? Not sure how comfy it is going to be sit on, but if anybody knows, my mum is all more for the look than it is for being comfortable. Yeah, you know what I mean. Hello. Oh, Spritey, I can see your dapples. Annoying silly voice that you do when you see your ponies. Hello. There we go. Hi. Oh, you coming in? Come on then. I've got your head collars down here, so come on, follow me up. Who needs a head collar, eh? Who needs a head collar? Oh, good girl, with this one, you're gonna like just run off away from me, isn't it? Oh. You're a good girl. Oh, and you're off too. To Mum, why is it Sundays? Don't get me wrong, I know I was late, but I've ended up being really late. Sorry, teen. I find like some days it barely takes you any time at all, and then other days it takes you ages. I just don't get it. Anyways, I tried to explain it a little bit a minute ago, but I don't think I was explaining it very well whilst I was trying to rush and get Miss Lola ready. So I have given her a little bit of a pamper. I bought the NAF Oil It Well and Razzle Dazzle for Tina as well, because I don't think she has that. So make sure that Banksy's looking his best, or as best as he can, best turned out, because we are doing the Equitation Jumping Test for Windsor Horse Show. Now the entries are already open and they close on the 4th of September, so you've got plenty of time to do it. There is going to be a whole vlog on it, so I'm not going to explain too much about it. It's going to be over on Meg's channel with the VE squad. We're all going head to head, as we always do, like a little bit of friendly competition. It's basically a dressage test movements with jumps is probably the easiest way to describe it. Now Tina and I are heading to a school, and Meg's obviously got her school at home, but you can set this up in your field. It needs to just be as close as you can to a 20 by 40 arena, and have your markers because of the way that the test runs. People are out blackberry picking. That's what I did last weekend. Mum's frozen them. She didn't make me a crumble straight away. Lots of people out. I will of course show some little snippets, but as this is a full weekend vlog, I didn't want to go into it in too much detail. Oh, Mummy and Son were just walking down the road and she's like, look in the back, look in the back. Good job I haven't got Sprite, because they would have been a bit disappointed. We'd only have just seen her ears, but at least you do see Lola's bottom. The best thing is it is completely free to enter. Now they've got lots of different classes available for you to enter, so head over to their website, link will be in the description below, and have a go. It's so simple. You just upload your video, or I have seen that some classes are just a picture entry, so yeah, get involved from home. It's such a shame that like Windsor, Badminton, Burley, I probably think Olympia as well, but it's not yet been announced. But it's just so sad of all these venues that put so much time and effort. Like, you think, yes, the event goes on for 3 days or for 2 days or 1 day, but actually that has taken a year's worth of planning from last time. They've looked at what could be improved, what could be made better, what ran well, and have then come up with another schedule, another plan for the next year. And then they're working on it for literally 365 days to make it absolutely perfect. So I do feel really, really gutted for them that all these shows have been cancelled, but I guess we are all sailing in the same boat during this COVID 2020. I put a post up yesterday actually as a flashback Friday, just that 2020 has well and truly been a weird, crazy one, and it's going to be written in history. 100 years they're going to be talking about the COVID pandemic, I imagine, in history lessons or something. I don't know. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. But at least we're able to get out and about and have some fun with our ponies, or at home. You don't, like I said, don't have to have an arena, just set up an arena at home. So let's get on and get over to Tina and Banksy. A lot later than planned, I must add. And now at Tina's. Tina and Banksy. He's looking very smart.
He's looking smart. Did you see my post though where I said this morning that it requires clean boots?
No, but
I mean for me.
don't. Oh, for you?
Haven't done it yet.
I was going to say my white boots might have a bit of a poo stain on them.
It's alright, we won't be getting too close up to the horse's legs, but
No.
I thought that our legs should be, if we're wearing white breeches, we ought to
Yes, very good point.
wear. You
Very
get
good.
impatient because you know Lula's here.
Yes, and he said, Mum, you've just put my jump saddle on, so that means we're actually jumping!
Yeah, rather than doing
Woohoo!
dressage. Is that
Yes.
exciting?
The ponies have had a hard week actually this week.
Been busy bees.
They have. They have been to the school twice. Oh, lesson and school. And yeah, and now we're off to the school again. And I was saying it right. I've got to admit, when I was saying it in the car a minute ago, I was a bit concerned. I was
That's
saying,
only me clarifying that.
yeah, but normally you're right. Yeah, I thought I might have been saying equitation wrong, but I also
Equitation, you said it even better then.
Oh,
that just
yay!
slipped off the tongue nicely.
good. It's because I'm now confident actually saying it. I think. You know what I'm like
With words.
with words, not that good. But we're filming it so that then we can show you guys how to enter and everything. And as I said, it'll be on Meg's channel. And we are actually going to be entered, so you guys can compete against us. I kind of thought it was just the four of us, and it was like just.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure that is the case.
Okay, all right.
I mean, if these videos that we do today mean we can't enter, maybe we could just do one more and enter with one in a week's time.
Yeah, very good point.
Or we could
very
swap
good
ponies
point.
and enter that way.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'll make another video.
Oh, yeah, that could be rather entertaining.
Right, we'll vouch to that. If our entries from today aren't allowed to be used, we'll swap ponies and do it that way and enter.
You've heard it here first.
Who's been the bravest here? Oh, everybody.
Right, already I feel like this vlog is very blabby and that, so.
Isn't it always?
Yes, I know, but whole
I
weekend.
think people enjoy that. Thumbs up if you do.
Yeah. Yeah, comment below. Do you like the blabbing? Do you like more blabbing than music?
I think they do. It's much easier to edit.
Yes. Right, let's get you, boyo, in the trailer. I'll do your face or your lip well when we get there. I didn't know whether you were going to paint black, to be fair.
I nearly did. Fascinating fact, I did just find out. I was searching for a sponge razors a minute ago. A relatively clean one to give my saddle a wipe over with.
What is it?
Found a sponge. Then realised if you take the lid off, there's a sponge in there.
The NAF Balm. Is that how you spell balm? Like
Balsam.
Balsam.
Wouldn't be
Balsam.
Emily without
No, I
saying
knew.
the word wrong.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I got the main one, equitation, right? Woohoo!
Wakey ponies, remember you're having jump saddles on today, not to dressage. Right, let's go set the jumps up.
And Daddy Dunstan's helped us.
Oh! Because that bush has been driving you mad for weeks, hasn't it?
Yep. I may have forgotten a couple of other things, but I did remember these.
They're the most important. I was going to say, I hope you bought gloves to pick them up and chuck it in the hedge with. So every time at the moment that we film a Dressage Riders online test, if you come in off this rein, the right rein, not this way, not this rein, the white rein, we have to avoid the bush. Hence, Em's trimming it today. It's got a bit...
It has got a bit wild, but it's funny, isn't it? Because it's nowhere really else. It's
just there. Yep. We have to avoid the bush and then we have to avoid spooking every single time at these wings that have been there, as you can tell, for absolute ever. But they're just as scary as the chairs from the dressage lesson the other day.
And the table.
Oh, and that blimmin' table, I forgot that was there. Oh.
Where are we doing the jump? So we got to jump.
Em's about to get a new vocation in life.
I really am not.
Does that mean you want me to have a go?
I might just like.
I thought you meant you were bringing that electric trimmer that Chris was doing.
Wish I had. To be fair, I've not actually realised it was this bad.
Not that big, no. Especially as we were here on Tuesday, so it's not like it's like weeks ago that we last came.
No. It's just so peaceful here, isn't it? Like now. It's just
Very relaxing.
really like,
Just that spooky table. Woo!
boom! That was a rather quick turnaround. So we finished at the school. The ponies were epic. We got what we needed filmed for the Windsor Equitation Jumping Test. Super pleased with Lola, actually. She was really good. She was a little bit tired. As I said, she's had quite a hard week. And we've got a hunter trial tomorrow, so do make sure you keep tuned with the vlog, because that will obviously be included, which is kind of why I decided to do this whole weekend all as one. She was really good. We got it filmed. Banks was good, Tina was good. Yeah, really fun morning. It did take a lot longer than what I was imagining it was going to take, for only like a 60-second video, if that. But with like trimming the bush down the far end, putting the poles up, and I think Tina and I just dawdle, and we had so many different things to film. So obviously it's going live on Meg's channel, little bit for this vlog, and also what we need to send to Windsor Horse Show. So it was just quite a lot to think about, but it was good, really good, really fun morning, and enjoyed it a lot. Can't wait to have the feedback now from the judge and see how they mark us. It's a bit nerve-wracking. You don't really usually get marked for your style or your jumping or anything like that. Yeah, you're used to it in dressage, but not jumping. So yes, very excited for that to come back. Now I am joined by Millie Spaniel. Hi, Mills. You're watching intently. So as you see, we're in the car. And just sat here, engine is off, because we are waiting to get onto the King Harry ferry, which you're probably thinking, where would there be a ferry in Cornwall? But it's basically, I think it's called the Halford Passage, the way that it goes from Malpas all the way up to like Falmouth and then out to the open sea. And basically to cross it, so you can get across to the Roseland, you get on it in your car. And I've just seen pay contact list with obviously everything that's going on at the moment. And we then are going to be heading to a beach called, well, my family call it Towan Beach. I'm not actually sure it's called that. But you know, you've always got that one beach that when you're a kid, that's your beach that you always go to. If you're going to go to the beach, it's going to be that one. It's quite unknown. Well, it used to be an unknown. It used to be really quiet there, but obviously more and more people have got to know about it. So don't know how busy it's going to be. Mum, my two brothers and their families are already over there. Obviously Dad as well. Realise I just haven't said that. They're already over there. They were leaving just as I got back with Lola, so I really had to be super duper quick. But I'm not that far behind them, so I'll show you us getting on the King Harry ferry in a second. And we've got to stay in the car. You used to be able to get out and then like walk up onto the top, and I could have filmed, but you're not allowed to get out of the car at the moment. Millie's looking impatient. This isn't your first time you've been on there. I know it's not, because you've been to this beach. Hopefully it's not going to be too big a wave, so Millie's going to have a little swim. I have got my bikini on, and my nephews have both got wetsuits. One of them got it for their birthday just this week gone, so I did promise him I will go in the sea with you, but I just don't have a wetsuit. But you know, it's going to be fine, and can get in with Millie. I've got a bit of, I've got the harness for a bit of Millie Cam footage, because I know how many people love it. So yeah, let's board the King Harry ferry. We've made it! Not gonna lie, although it was it's a family beach, Dad always drove when I was younger. Millie, come here. Don't go running off. Yes, Dad always used to drive, and I have been here a couple times since being obviously young. But I was a bit like, oh, I hope I remember it as I'm driving. I'm pretty good with directions, to be honest with you, but hey, I got here, so it's absolutely fine. Just the roads were quite busy, and they are rather narrow. Aren't they all in, I suppose, in Cornwall? Hi!
made a little bit easier. They have to try and find land and that. They've already. The only thing is, as you've got the lane to the left,
You want my property, really, don't you?
Where is our private fee? You've got mine shafts and all in it.
I don't blame you. I would want it too. I
You
would.
couldn't put a road through the top of that
Go
anyway.
try and sing.
I might get a tiny little bit of it.
So,
You could go. Have fun in the sea. It's now Sunday morning. It's cross country day. I have got excited butterflies in my stomach. I'm heading straight into Mum's house because I've got to do the unusual, which we're not used to, which I guess if you guys have been eventing yet, you have to print your own number. I don't have a printer at home, and I'm working from home, so I can't even steal works. So I am coming in to steal Dad's ink and paper. I've got it on my phone. Thankfully, he's got a right nifty, to be fair, I don't really know how to use it that well, but right nifty printer, and I can print it straight from my phone. So ideal. So I'm going to go do that. I thought if I do the most unusual task first, then hopefully I won't forget it. Okie dokie, Tony's in. She's not that dirty. Well, she is a little bit actually. Yeah, she is a bit. So, gonna just give her a very, oh, it's quite windy here. Gonna give her a very quick bath. She's currently tucking into some chaff. Not in a normal feed bucket, I may add, just because that might be up in the top field and Dad let them through into that. So, just being lazy basically, and can be bothered to walk up and get a proper one. But I have popped the NAF electrolytes in there. Good doses, more than the maintenance, just to get those salts back in there for the hard work that is going to be required today, and then she'll have the same in her evening tea as well. So she's going to munch on that, and I'm going to hopefully she's going to stand there, and I'll give her a quick bath. So Miss Lola is all bathed. Where's your head? There it is. Smelling very minty. So today I used the NAF Tea Tree and Mint shampoo. Now, I don't know if anybody else's horses are like this. Sprite isn't like this, but somehow Lola comes in quite often with just little skin grazes. They're not bad. They're literally just taking the fur off, or basically like this. Don't know how well you can see that. Just like that. And quite often they are on her bottom. So I always think that she might be in a tree trying to rub her bum or something like that. So I thought, actually, let's use this today, because yesterday she came in with another little scratch that's just taken off the hair again. And I thought that would probably be really good for her. So she is all bathed, made done. I haven't done her face. She was only bathed last weekend, so didn't bother do her face, because her face isn't too bad, and a little bit of razzle dazzle. Oh, look at her. Are you leaving? Are you tired? I hope you have got some energy. She's funny. And now just doing my little trick, top tip that I showed last week in another vlog, but the silky mane and tail into the wet tail. Just like that. And I just run my hands down through it. And done. So she will be now, so now when I go to brush that, oh my goodness, don't have enough hands to carry phone and everything to put back away. Oh, double chins are coming out too. I couldn't do it all, didn't have enough hands. So that is now her done. As I said, pop that in now so she can dry, and then when it is dry, you probably will be able to just run your hands down through. I can't at the moment, so brush that. day. And then it's only left to hitch up, and I am on time. I'm quite early, so away from that string. Follow me. And then I've got a little something being brought out for me. Coffee from Mummy. There we go. Dry off, have a little snooze. I need to go fill up a hay net for you as well, actually. That's something I need to go do. So hitch up, didn't, because it was such a major rush yesterday, I didn't clean out my trailer, which is like the first time in like ages that I haven't. So put that up there. A couple little treats. Let's give Spritey one. Oh, you're snoozing. That bottom lip's out. Here you go. Good girl. You're going to go back out whilst Miss Lola and I go off. And then for you. Ah, good girl. Good girl. So yeah, that is what's going on. Let's sit down here. And coffee. Oh, hair's just gone in it. Cheers.
We've arrived.
I was just going to ask if I could stop filming, actually. You look a little bit more wide than you did at home.
Mummy Dunstan's telling me how to ride. Don't cut the corner off. That's quite a beefy fence, Emily. Be careful. Make sure you've got it geared up. Do you want to take her around for me? You seem to know how to ride it. I'm going to take it. Cross-country horse ready. Conserving the energy, aren't you? Looking super smart. We've borrowed the fluff from Auntie Gina. Oh, Lola, it's such a hard life. Oh. I hope you do. I'm saying this, but I'm sure you will. But I would like you to. Hopefully you're going to do your paw in the ground in the start box, yeah? Look at her. She's still sleeping in the background. It's almost time. Almost. All right, Mum. You don't have to look so awkward. It's just like the last 10 minutes before getting on. It's always weird. I'm treating this as just pure fun, getting out there, bit of fitness work, because a hunter trial, you're not allowed to wear a stopwatch, so, and obviously not doing any eventing with a stopwatch. I can't remember how it's meant to feel, like your pace that you go. I'd wonder whether I'll be too fast or too slow today, but we're just going to go out. My aim is to collect her back, be in control for every jump, get a nice stride, and complete it. Pretty good goal, I would say, but actually nerves are slightly starting to kick in now, but I'm super excited to get out and actually, so hoping to get that post cross-country bus. That's like the Mary Poppins flag. Slowly, you look so good. Drip of water. Got your back protector. No.
your number.
Yeah. One leg in front of the other. Well done. Right.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've realized, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. No, I've realized, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet.
We just look clear. You were a good girl. I had no growling, no nothing. You were clean bean from the start and just took me. And look at her. She doesn't even look like she's been round. So you're obviously rather fit, Miss Lola. It was so good. I've got that buzz that I haven't had for like almost coming up a year. Crazy. Bless her, being all sleepy. She was still a bit sleepy in the warm up. And then literally got into the start box. And her little ears went forward and I was like, you're game. And then she just went flying out. Flying. She was flying out, wasn't she?
Yeah. No,
I have no idea about timing, but it wasn't about that today. It was about having a run, getting over, doing some jumps, thinking where we're jumping next. Yeah, she was good as gold. Good as gold. Okay, you've washed up and home, missus. A very quick car debrief. But it's just me. No offence, Mum.
it is lovely, obviously, having Mum along, because you haven't come out to many recently, have you?
No.
So it has been lovely, but you're only allowed one spectator because of the COVID rules, and as Mum hasn't been to very many, and you don't get to come to many BEs actually, because they're always so far away. So you came, not instead of Tina, but yeah, you had the place. But Teen definitely missed you, and it's weird not sharing this cross-country buzz with you or debriefing with you in the car. I did actually say before I even went out on the course, I was like, it has been quite weird getting ready like by myself and not having Tina and Banks there like tied up with the trailer with us. It was a bit of a strange feeling, because obviously, as you know, we do pretty much everything together, but we will be back out at our first BE together in not very many weeks. Eek! And now, after obviously completing that, I am like, yes, I'm feeling ready, let's get out there. I'm dying to do it now. Got that post cross country buzz for sure. But as I said, Tina, it's a shame that you're not here joining with me and having this buzz with me. Tina decided not to do the 100 trial today, and she would rather have a few more lessons, which is totally fair enough. And we all know that Banksy is a bit more of a cross-country machine as opposed to Miss Lola. I don't know if we were too fast or too slow, I have no idea, but today wasn't about that. And I also know that Lola can make the time quite easily. She does cover the ground, so when you're actually wearing a stopwatch, it makes it an awful lot easier. But today was just about having that control and working on what Fred had told us in our lessons, to be honest with you, like being in control of the back end, not being a passenger and riding the stride that you want. We only had maybe over the second fence where we had an absolute flyer. And I think there was a photographer there, so I look forward to seeing that. I wonder what that's going to come out like, because I felt like she took off miles out. But then all the combinations, she came back to me really nicely, got all the one stride, she jumped lovely through the water, didn't even hesitate, we just kept cantering through the water, jumped out one stride over the roll top, and was lovely over the ditch as well. I think we did chip in 2 strides between the ditch and the house, but I think that was just because I had steadied her up and my leg was on ready for the ditch, which she didn't even look at, bless her. Jumped through the coffin really nice, and yeah, finished really well, and as you saw, was barely sweating, so I know that she is fit as a fiddle. Anyways, almost home, seeing everybody in my local village. Almost home. We'll let Lola have a snooze in her stable, and I'm off for a ride with Tina so I can tell her all about it, with Spritey. Looking forward to that now, so I will wait until I am back on board behind Spritey's ears and with Tina. And as I said, now meeting up for a hack on Spritey with Tina and Banks. Still on my bit of buzz.
There you go, she's marching on now downhill.
I know, bless her. Spritey is just, don't know, she's had pads put in her feet and it's just been a little bit flat, and I don't know whether that's coat changing season and what have you, but we're taking her to one of her
Favourite places.
Yeah, proper canter. So we'll see. I don't think she'll have any problems going up that, and of course we've had rain now, so it should be nice and soft. But I think I'll end this here.
Who's going in front and who's going behind?
Oh, you can
I
go.
bet you end it after the canter, actually.
Oh yeah, should we add that in?
Yeah.
I'll put the phone down.
Righty enjoying herself.
Yeah, I'll go behind and I'll hold her back. I'll be like a little kid again.
Spritey, this is going to be the test to see whether you're still your spicy wicey self. Because we know what you do here.
The reins are firmly gripped.
We've had a bit of rain. The branches look a little bit lower than normal.
I'm okay, I want a short pony. Yeah. Oh no, she's revving.
She knows?
She knows.
Does she know, Spritey, what we do up here?
She's revving. She knows.
Does she know, Spritey, what we do up here?
She's fine! Whoa, 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 whoa. You're just trying to snatch down to get the reins, aren't you? She's says, I should have gone cross country today, Mum. Good girl. Whoa. Whoa. Phew, she's all her normal self, as you've seen. No need to worry.
You talking about her or me?
Her? We're working on you at the moment. We're planning next weekend to have a fun weekend.
We're going to do one final fun, different thing before eventing season starts again. This will
Exactly.
be where one of us injures ourselves before we can go eventing. No, scrap that.
Why have
Didn't
you
just
just
say
said
that.
that?
Don't tempt fate, Tina.
I'm touching wood. I need to touch wood.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to go have...
Oh, I've touched it for you.
Yay. We're going to go have some fun, pick you up because you're a little bit... I don't want to say down, but you're just not your normal self at the minute. I know, you're just not your normal self at the minute, so that's all right. Work in progress, we'll pick you back up. I think in 2 weeks' time, though, at this time in 2 weeks,
We'll be buzzing.
you'll be absolutely
it's Sunday,
buzzing.
though. We're competing on the Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, even earlier then.
Exactly.
Only 13 days.
I'll get to feel the feeling that you've just felt.
Yeah.
Does it feel the same after just a 100 trial, or do you need to complete
To be
the
fair,
whole
because
one
it's
event?
been so long,
Yeah,
it was, yeah. And I did say in the car on the way back, I said I did think that our first cross country would be together and like we'd both be back in the car. And I said I'm with Mum, and I went, no offence, Mum, because it's nice because Mum doesn't come to PE events, so she never shares that. So it was lovely that Mum came, but it was sad that you weren't there as well. So but never mind, we'll get it in 2 weeks' time. As I said, look out for that vlog, guys. I think that one might go down rather well. But for now, I don't know what is next upcoming or what we're doing next. So no, we will.
I don't even know when this is being uploaded.
No, either do I. Either do I.
But I love the feedback that we've had on the NAF video.
I know that has gone down so well, and so many lovely, lovely comments.
And we're excited about making more videos with those products to show you guys tips and tricks on how to use them. Even I am, and that's saying something.
Yes, definitely.
I'm a changed woman. I'm learning to love my dressage and my pruning. Baby pampering.
Yeah, I know. I thought my mum was going to do all the oil and stuff like that today. No, she was too busy chatting. Right, blabbing. That's what you say. See